Alrighty then, hello everyone, my name's Hayden, and welcome back to more Legend Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third. Last time we completed yet another chapter. I was bad at card games, and yeah. It was very interesting all around, so this time, we do have some doors to go through for this place. And the first one requires two party members that we don't have right now. Two party members that we don't have right now. Those being Olivier and Weller. So, I believe it's a star door. So, let's see. The Playful Minstrel and his closest ally. Okay. Alrighty. Weller and Olivier. I'm excited to see what this ends up being. Bring to me the Playful Minstrel and his closest ally against the beast they seek to overcome. Only then shall the door open. Open up. Alrighty. I should grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. One month after the collapse of the Liber-Arch, oh dear. The banquet to celebrate the crisis' successful resolution was over, with Estelle and her friends having largely left the capital to go elsewhere. One of them, however, Prince Oliver Reyes Arne, sat rather comfortably in the ambassador's office in Gransel's Erebonian embassy, his work in the country not quite settled. Can't believe you. I mean, my deepest apology for not noticing that you were His Highness Prince Oliver sooner. Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm not surprised you never realized. I may be a prince, but my mother was a commoner. What point is there in bothering to remember my face? It's not as though I often showed myself in the palace or attended high society gatherings. Knowing me certainly isn't going to help you in moving up the ranks, my friend.
There's no need to be so humble, Your Highness.
Besides, I'm actually rather grateful to you, Ambassador. You gave me all kinds of useful advice during my stay here at the embassy that I'm sure will be to my benefit in the future. Well-meant words such as act like a man of the Empire for once in your life and stop idling here, go home and try to do some damned work.
Your Highness, I was only...
Your Highness, I think you've tormented him enough for one day. The Ambassador behaved in the same way any other sane man would in his position. If anything, I'd say he has every right to be angry at us for keeping the truth from him for so long.
But, Weller...
I suppose you're right. I'll spare him any more teasing for now. I actually wasn't joking about being grateful to you, though. You truly have done admirable work over the past month.
I have?
Acting as a pipeline with the Empire, checking the safety of Erebonians residing in Libro, helping the international line of service to resume. And those are only the tip of the iceberg. You've done so much here. You have my deepest thanks as a prince of the Empire.
I am not worthy of such praise, Your Highness. You, however, deserve the utmost for braving the danger you did flying up to the Liber-Arch. All of what happened seems to have caused quite the commotion in our homeland. So the people seem to be rather relieved now that they know the danger has passed. It's all thanks to your courage that they are able to rest easy.
Oh, there's no point in flattering me, Ambassador. I just did what I could. Nothing more, nothing less. And I couldn't have done anything alone. All I was able to accomplish was thanks to the help of those around me. I'm fairly removed from the stereotype of Erebonians as stern, strong, and self-sufficient, if I do say so myself.
As rude as it may be to agree with me, perhaps you're correct. And yes, I believe your willingness to be flexible and has most definitely helped rather than hindered you here. I believe people like you are exactly what the Empire are going to need in the future. Regardless of how I may feel about His Excellency the Chancellor's approach...
Ambassador. Well, this is a surprise. I was under the impression that you support the Chancellor. Then again, you are a noble. Does that lead you to oppose his reformist policies, perhaps?
I may be a noble on paper, but I'm only a baron. All in all, I've generally fallen in favor of his reformist policies. Be that as it may, while this may just be the result of being in Libro for so long and being influenced by the ways of its people, I do sometimes find myself becoming frightened by his hard-line approach. I cannot but wonder exactly what direction he's trying to take our old nation.
Interesting.
Your Highness?
Oh, I was just thinking that I'm quite glad to have taken the chance to engage in such a fruitful talk with you before departing the country. I pray you will continue doing all that you can to ensure the peace of Libril and its surrounding nations while I'm gone. Preferably in cooperation with Ambassador Cochrane.
Yes, let's not forget her, I suppose. Still, it's true that since the non-aggression pact was signed, there has been some progress with regards to the Crossbell problem. And given that it was Libril who proposed said pact, that makes my role in future negotiations very important indeed. I presume that is what you're trying to say?
You're a sharp one, my good man. Excellent. Now I can return to the capital with my mind at ease.
Leave everything to me here to me, Your Highness. I would be looking forward to hearing what you achieve back in our homeland.
Ah. I love messing with people. This truly is a country like no other. I never thought the day would come when I would hear things like that from a noble of the Empire. Indeed, he's apparently somewhat less of an obstinate man than I thought he was. Perhaps his nation's very air has the power to genuinely change people. It seems to have had an effect on you too. I feel like I'm seeing a whole lot more smiles from you these days than I used to. Most admit it, but that may well be true. I still find myself wishing that you would learn from Librilian's dignity and sense of restraint, however. Two qualities you don't particularly possess in any measure. In fact, you have far too much of the opposite. You say that, but these qualities are the only weapon that I have. I don't have much that will allow me to compete against the Chancellor. I need to use what little happens to be tucked in my corner as best I can. Have there been any changes to our plans? None. We should be able to proceed as arranged. 3 days ago, the Chancellor left the capital on a tour of Eastern Erebonia. Tomorrow, you will be returning there aboard the Arciel while he's still out in the east. All those who need to be made aware of our return have been given proper notice. Your arrival in Erebonia will make a real impact. Of that, I am certain. What potential obstructions to the plan are there at present? Nothing major. There have been some movements in the Intelligence Division's 4th subdivision, but not much. There's a chance that everyone is being cautious because the Arciel's involved. But I'd put greater odds on the idea that everyone is just treating this as a pompous performance by you and not taking it seriously. Well, I'd be right too. It is. I've no choice but to start here, even if it means having to use Libril. And if I'm going to put on a show, why not put on the finest one the skies have ever seen? I suppose I can't argue with that. Hello? Sorry to trouble you at this late hour, Your Highness. The message has arrived from you from Heimdall. Or what would you have me do? Really? Alright, come in. Pardon me. Hello. Wait. Well, if is it... What the... What? Huh? What? What? Okay, that's weird. This was the same guy that was at Janus Royal Academy during Chloe's Moon Door. Well, if it isn't Lechjet, so he's Erebonian. I was wondering where you'd been. Haven't seen you all day. I've been exceptionally busy with work since this morning, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to be able to come and see you earlier since you were leaving tomorrow. I'm terribly sorry for not being able to. Oh, never mind that. If that work of yours is done now, we three could always enjoy some sensual quality time together for the remainder of the night. So was that message from the Capital Secretary. They've acknowledged the receipt of His Highness's message. However, they didn't anticipate that you may be able to arrive all the way from Gransoul in less than half a day. As such, they're currently in a minor panic trying to ensure everything's ready for the ceremony tomorrow. That doesn't come as a surprise. There's nothing like the Arciel when it comes to speed at home. How cruel you both are for so deftly ignoring my proposal. You know what? It now makes so much more sense why Lechster acts the way he does. It's because he has to deal with Olivier. Thank you, Olivier. Although, it sounds as though the stage will be set in time. Now I need to decide on an outfit that will leave everyone's jaws on the floor to sweeten my arrival. Perhaps a glistening coat and a white loincloth will do the trick. That'd make a grand impact, alright. I almost wish I could go along and see it myself. Please don't encourage him. You show remarkable promise for someone so young. What do you say to coming back to the Arciel with me? I'd welcome your company. Your work here in Libril is just about done as it is, isn't it? Your offer is certainly tempting, but I'm afraid I have another job to take care of soon. Thought is appreciated, of course. Really? Well, that's a shame. Good luck with that next job of yours.
Thank you. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Well,
So, that's Second Secretary Lester Arundel. It's safe to assume he's one of the chancellors?
almost definitely, yes. He came through Harkingay on foot and took up his new position at the embassy a month ago. And right around the same time, we headed to the Librock aboard the Arciel at that. There's no way that could possibly be coincidence.
No, it couldn't. The most likely possibility seems to be that he's part of the intelligence division. Are you sure you're not doing anything regarding him all this time was a good idea?
Oh, absolutely. We need some way to find out what the Chancellor was up to, after all. We'll probably get some kind of reaction from the Chancellor through his reports at some point. Probably in about 2 weeks when the Chancellor's tour is finished.
You planned this that far in ahead all along, had you? Well, in that case, I'll be sure we're ready.
I'll be counting on you, love. Oh,
Something matter?
not really. It's just that the moon has come out. And what a beautiful full moon it is.
It's strange to think that this will be the last time we'll see the moon from here. Truth be told, I'm gonna miss it.
Well, looks like putting a smile on your face a little more often isn't the only thing Libro's done for you. It's opened your eyes to the life's natural beauty as well. But in all seriousness, we'll just have to do all we can to be able to come back and see it again one day. While we're both still alive.
Indeed.
The next morning, I have my outfit now! I'm beautiful! Your Majesty, Your Highness, I humbly thank you both for your generous hospitality during my stay in your fine kingdom. You were even gracious enough to humor my brazen request of escorting me back to Heimdall aboard the Alciel. This debt I owe you will be repaid many times over in the future. Rest assured of that.
Oh, you needn't think of this as anything we went out of our way for. Escorting an honored state guest back home is a matter of course, particularly a guest to whom we owe a great debt of gratitude. If you ever have the opportunity, please do come back to Libro again in the future. I imagine Estelle and Joshua will be back by then too, so we'll all be able to give you a nice warm welcome.
I'm more excited for my next visit. Have they left the country yet, by the way?
They're busy getting ready to leave over in Roland at the moment, I believe. I'm planning to see them off when the time comes.
I see. Incidentally, while the ruins of Hamel are currently sealed off, I'll do what I can on my end to ensure they are allowed inside. Could I trouble you to pass that along to them?
Certainly. Thank you very much, Your Highness.
Oh no, think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all they've done for me. I owe you a great deal too, Cassius. If not for your assistance, stopping the armored division from crossing into Libro wouldn't have been as simple as it was.
I could say the same to you.
Still, as I'm sure you're aware, that outcome will have been well within the realm of possibility for the Chancellor.
I doubt he was even surprised by the incident.
Really? Most likely not. Erebonia has had nothing at all to gain from using that situation to occupy Libro. Certainly not to the extent that it would be worth going out of their way to develop inefficient steam tanks. The only reason I can see for him doing what he did
Was as a show of power to surrounding nations, a statement that even in without orbital power, Erebonia's army could still act. Indeed, I indeed suspect that was his true aim all along. It's kind of just to show that he's in control, even if that he would be in control in a situation like that.
Goodness.
So you did notice.
The orbital shutdown phenomenon was a complete unknown to the rest of the continent. Perhaps it might never even occur again, but there's always a chance that it might, whether it's here or somewhere else entirely.
I hear the Empire only built a relatively small number of those tanks in all, too. Certainly not enough to launch a full-scale invasion. By the sounds of it, they were just put together in Rainford's factories using parts intended for standard orbital tanks.
But as it stands, the know-how to put together tanks like that only exists in the Empire. And in the unpredictable times, no other nation has the time or resources to try and develop extremely inefficient steam-powered weaponry. In a sense, because of what had happened, the Imperial Army's effect as a deterrent is even greater than ever. He's using war as a diplomatic tool, very effectively at that.
None of this had even occurred to me. A long way to go before I'm fit to be a ruler of this country.
Don't beat yourself up too much over it. He's no ordinary foe to even the most hardened veterans. The Chancellor always seems to be thinking several steps ahead of the rest of the world. It's impressive, no matter what we may think of his actual ideas. I'm quite the reckless tool to be trying to challenge him, if I do say so myself.
Don't be silly, Your Highness.
How can you say that with a smile on your face? Is utterly beyond me.
You should focus on building yourself a strong foothold to begin with. I do hope you'll be careful. No matter what may occur, be sure to not lose sight of exactly where you stand.
Of course, Your Majesty. If I were to go and bring shame upon myself now, I'd be wasting all the effort involved in escorting me back home. I'll be sure to take what you have said to heart. Excuse me, Your Majesty, whom?
Excuse me, Your Majesty. Hilda, whatever's the matter? It's not often I see you so flustered. My apologies, Your Majesty. It's just that a guest for you arrived all of a sudden at the castle. Ordinarily, I would not have rushed in while you were meeting with the others, but the visit is so irregular that I thought you should know at once. Irregular? How so?
Sounds like it's about time I take my leave, then.
Actually, the visitor said he would like to greet you as well, and not just Her Majesty.
Huh? What? Hilda? Just who is this visitor?
Well, he introduced himself as Chancellor Gileath Osborne of the Erebonian Empire.
Gileath Osborne? Oh, and there's Lester. It's an honor to be granted a personal audience. I am Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial Government. My apologies for the abrupt intrusion.
So you are Chancellor Osborne.
And it's a pleasure to see you again as well, Your Highness. It's been a year since we last met, has it not? I hope these passing months have seen you well. Yes, a year sounds about right. Still, well, I hope you'll forgive me for asking. Just what did prompt someone of your stature to appear at the castle without warning? I'd very much like to hear your side of the story. My apologies, Your Highness. You see, these past few days, I've been touring Eastern Erebonia on routine inspections. It's been going very smoothly, more so than I had initially anticipated. I had enough free time in my schedule to pay a cordial visit. And is that so? Naturally, I would have preferred to come here while the crisis was still unfolding like you yourself did, Your Highness. Unfortunately, the confusion in southern Erebonia was simply too pressing a matter, and I had no choice but to deal with that first. That was the first chance that presented itself to me to come here and meet directly with Her Majesty, so I acted with the utmost expediency. I hope you'll forgive my lack of proper decorum in failing to give advance notice of my arrival. That does make sense, at least. Regardless, please don't concern yourself with me. No doubt you wish to offer your greetings to Her Majesty. My thanks, Your Highness. Well then, allow me to extend my most heartfelt greetings to both you, Queen Alicia, and Princess Claudia. It's abundantly clear that the crisis that unfolded here has been quite the ordeal for yourselves and for your nation's people. You have my deepest sympathies for the hardships you have endured, as well as my commendation for bringing the situation under control.
I thank you for your kind words, Your Excellency. If anything, we should be apologizing to you for the fact that the southern side of your nation was caught up in what should have been our problem. We should be the ones going to you rather than having you trouble yourself to come all the way to Liberl. I beg you to accept our apologies together with my deepest thanks for coming here today.
But never ask for apologies. I've heard what happened was the work of a shadowy organization stirring up trouble within your borders. Well, I meant well by sending a military force to aid you. I wouldn't have done something so careless had I known the truth of the matter. My actions were rash, foolish even, and I was rightfully reprimanded by His Imperial Majesty for them.
Am I?
Fortunately, His Highness the Prince was able to act with all due haste to put right my misstep before even greater harm was done. I owe you a great debt of gratitude for that, Your Highness. And congratulations besides for your part in bringing an end to the crisis. Oh, I did nothing out of the ordinary. I had a lot of help from Her Majesty, Her Highness, and Brigadier General Bright here too. Bright, you say? It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Excellency. I'm Cassius Bright, a Brigadier General in the Liberalian Royal Army. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you. Your name is rather well known even in the Empire. Not as much as yours is known here in the Liberal, I would imagine. It's an honor to be able to speak with you in person. It's only a surprise to be able to, though. Coming here on a whim can't have been easy for a man as busy as yourself. It sounds as though I may have underestimated just how capable you truly are. Not at all. I was greatly impressed to see the Royal Army's effectiveness in dealing with the tumult here. Your forces have proven powerful yet flexible, capable of dealing with emergencies ably and decisively. I might go so far as to say it embodies an ideal that the Imperial Army, with its swollen ranks, could never hope to realize.
You flatter us, Your Excellency. For your part, I hear you are responsible for the establishment of the Imperial Army's famed intelligence division. Our army is in desperate need of a new one of our own, so I find myself quite envious.
It almost sounds as though the two of us want each want what the other has.
So it does. May I ask, Your Excellency, what you will be doing now? For my part, I'm intending to leave Ibroil today, so I'm afraid I won't be around much longer.
Yes, so I've been told. I believe you're intending to make your grand arrival in Heimdall aboard the famous Arciel.
I'm impressed you're already aware.
I almost wish I could return to Ereboni onboarded alongside you. But alas, I'm afraid I have other business demanding my attention after I'm finished here. I'll be leaving Libro separately this afternoon.
That's a shame. I would have very much liked to invite you to this evening's banquet.
Please, you need not go to such troubles on my account. I feel as though I put you out enough showing up unannounced as I did, so say nothing of dining with such esteemed company. Still, I do have some time before the airship I'll be leaving on is due to depart. That being the case, might I ask a little of your time, Your Highness? I have a few things I'd like to discuss with you personally.
Very well. I have some matters I would actually like to discuss personally with you as well.
But a fortuitous coincidence.
Allow me to have a room arranged for the two of you to have your discussion, then. Hilda, if you would. Certainly, Your Majesty.
Oh boy, I'm scared. So. And there's Mueller. So. What do you want to talk about?
It's obvious that Her Majesty is quite the tea fancier, if this blend is anything to go by. The fragrance, the temperature, the taste. I'd be hard-pressed to find fault with any of it. I've always been more of a coffee man myself, but I have no doubt that I'd be content with a cup of this at my desk each morning.
As much as I agree with you, I don't believe we're here to talk about beverages. So, shall we get right to the point? What did you want to discuss with me?
I see your sojourn in Libel has proven most fruitful.
Pardon?
When we last spoke, you struck me as a bright, flexible young man. And no doubt you still are, but now I see in you a resilient inner strength girding those aspects. I'm sure His Majesty will be most delighted with your personal development.
Meanwhile, you're still. I see you're the same fearless man I've always known you to be. More so, even. That crushing aura about you seems to have only grown with time. It's as if you feed on the resentment of those who live in the territories you annex.
Such harsh words, Your Highness. Personally, I prefer the term political unification. Annex can carry such negative connotations, you know. Since the end of the 100 Days War, our army hasn't committed a single act of aggression. All our unifications have been entirely peaceful.
Oh, you're quite right about that. On the surface.
Oh?
It's amazing how similar the annexation process is every single time it happens. It starts with a small nation or independent state with an array of problems beyond repair. Those problems start to worsen, after which Jaegers and other dangerous elements enter, plunging public order to an all-time low. Desperate for a solution, the local government requests the help of the Imperial Army. Before they know it, they're part of the Empire.
Well, it's not as though I can deny what you're saying. Each instance does share certain commonalities. Still, it's to be expected. An inevitable consequence of an age of unchecked growth and progress in which we live. The Imperial Army is simply acting in the Empire's best interest, helping to stabilize our neighbors for the good of the Empire.
And it's understandable that they would. I do find myself rather curious as to why intelligence division members are going to such nations with such peculiar frequency. Well before the problems I described worsen, no less.
How impressed as to where you came by such information, as curious as I am. But I will say this. At its most basic level, these actions are about risk management. It's because we've been acting to minimize such risk beforehand that the army has been able to successfully quell each problem in turn.
With a small price of earning the disdain of the people in those nations and an increased risk of terrorism in exchange. To tell you the truth, I'm rather astounded you had the courage to come here to Libro all on your own to begin with.
After all, you made yourself the biggest target for terrorists in all of Arabonia.
Your concern is touching, Your Highness. I would ask that you not trouble yourself with my safety. I employ some very skilled subordinates tasked primarily with eliminating the risk of terrorist attacks against me.
Really now? That Lesher is one of them, I assume.
A rather peculiar fellow, isn't he? But a very useful one all the same. Working out the scheduling for this trip and taking all the necessary precautions to ward off terrorist threats were both his doing. And thanks to his commendable efforts, I can depart for Crossbell free from worries as soon as I finish my business here.
Crossbell?
Are you surprised? I'll be participating in a top-secret discussion with a representative of the Crossbell government. Recently, a large amount of funding has been flowing into the country through Republican channels, putting our allies on the defensive. I'd always meant to visit at some point, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity.
Are you out of your mind? Crossbell is full of enemies and different factions at each other's throats. I hear it's now even a hotbed for terrorists and criminal organizations because of its position as a buffer state. Does that really sound like a place that the Erebonian Chancellor should be going, even on an unofficial visit?
I'm surprised to hear you advocating caution in the face of potential danger, Your Highness. After all, it was you who flew onto an ancient city, at great risk to your own safety and returned unharmed after surveying it. Compared to such rousing risk-taking, my visit to Crossbell will be child's play. As I'm sure you're aware, you're regarded as something of a hero back in Erebonia now. To see a hero make a grand return befitting his newly minted legend, and aboard the famous Arcia, no less. Naturally, our hero has also taken the time to ensure that every well-known newspaper and magazine are aware of his homecoming, too. Oh, I have no doubts that your triumphant arrival will be every bit as glorious as you've played out in your imaginings, Your Highness. Do be sure to capitalize on this chance as best as you can to build yourself a firm foothold. I expect great things from you, after all.
It's rare to see Olivia, like, angry like that, I feel. Very rare. Sieg.
Hey, buddy. You haven't changed a bit, huh? Really? Sounds like a ton's happened, huh? It's really nice to see you and your master are doing alright.
Lester?
Had a feeling. So this is where you ended up.
Oh well, good day to you, Your Highness. I pray I'm not causing any trouble by taking a tour of the castle like this. The view from this terrace is certainly beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you, Lester. How'd you end up working for Chancellor Osborne?
I'm sorry, I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Are you perchance mistaking me for someone else?
Your name is Lester Arundel. You were the student council president at Janus Royal Academy, which you attended before leaving suddenly 2 years ago. So no, I'm not mistaking you for someone else.
But that's where you're wrong, because my name is actually Lester Arundel. I can certainly see how our names could become mixed up, however. They are scarily close. Still, now you know, please just call me Lech.
Don't try and joke around with me, Lester. Do you have any idea how worried all of us were when you just disappeared without a word? You submitted your notice to leave the academy and then were never seen again. Even the otherwise calm Leo let out a cry of anger when he found out. And all Lucy could do was give a sad smile and say, "This is just like him," the whole time with tears in her eyes. Jill and Hans were heartbroken, and so was I. Yet after all that, after all this time, you finally show yourself knowing full well that I'm here, and this is how you act. By pretending you're someone else. Lester!
Sorry, no need for the scary glare. You're still taking things way too seriously. Looks like it'll take more than stepping up as Crown Princess to change that part of you.
Oh.
But you know, seeing you makes me feel kind of relieved. I always figured if someone like you became Crown Princess, you'd have virtually no freedom to do anything other than work. But from all that's reached my ears, it sounds like you're actually doing alright for yourself. And you even made some great new friends after I left the academy, didn't you? Nice!
I sure did. Nonetheless, it's thanks to you that I was able to change it all. You're the one who gave me the first push in the right direction. I never got the chance to thank you properly after you left. But all this time, I've always been grateful to you.
Well, consider me honored. Do I get a kiss in return?
You do not. I may feel respect towards you, but nothing romantic.
Ah, that's a bummer. There was me, all taken in by how pretty you'd become, wondering if this could be the start of something downright magical. And what happens instead? My dreams of romance and sweet smooches are crushed to nothing before they can even begin.
I know you don't mean a word of that, you know. You're looking very sharp yourself, though. It's surprising to see. Every time I've seen you before today, it was in that heavily frayed uniform worn in the most sloppy way imaginable.
I think you'll find I was merely making a fashion statement. That wasn't laziness or slobbishness. Every part of it was carefully calculated and considered to have maximum effect.
Scary thing is, I actually believe you. You always seemed as if you cared for nothing but having fun and causing trouble. Yet when it came down to it, you were wise beyond your years. And I've finally seen the part of the reason behind that today. I'll ask you again, Lechster. How did you end up working for Chancellor Osborne like this? Just what happened to you between you submitting your notice to leave the Academy and now?
Do you now? I have to admit, I never imagined that would be the case. On the contrary, I was expecting you to tell me to back off. Oh, ideas forbid. What reason would I have to suggest such a thing? After all, at the end of the day, our positions are functionally the same. I'm not sure I understand. Do you not think so? Personally, I find it difficult to believe that you would not harbor some hatred towards Erebonia as it is today. A grand empire clinging to the glories of a bygone era, ruled by the nobility and shackled by meaningless conventions. Wrong? People call me the Blood and Iron Chancellor, as though I hold the whole of Erebonia in the palm of my hand. In reality, my position is far more tenuous. I have supporters and allies in the capital, certainly, but outside its walls, the nobility holds far more sway than any of them. And while it is true I hold a great amount of power in the form of the Imperial Army, even then I only truly command around 70% of it. The remainder is loyal to the nobility, who also maintain their own private armies. With those factored in, my advantage shrinks substantially. So you see, I'm still very much in the midst of a battle to truly exert control.
Which is why you're building railways all over the country to expand your area of influence. And you've been annexing new territory to that same end.
As I've long thought, you clearly understand me better than anyone else. That is why I'll say this once again. Work with me, Your Highness. With your support, our nation will be able to bring about real reform faster than ever. The noble faction, bloated with its centuries of decadence, can be stopped before they even have the chance to unify against us. Surely that's what you desire more than anything.
Let me just ask a simple question, Chancellor. What connection do you have with Ouroboros?
I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you're asking. I will say this, however. I'm a firm believer in using every resource at my disposal in the name of achieving reform. That's the way I believe in handling politics.
I see. Well, it certainly does seem as though we would see eye to eye in many ways. And that's all the more reason why I'm afraid I must refuse your offer.
Is that so?
Yes. I find it's difficult to like the rotten noble faction that exists in the Empire. Or, perhaps you're right that hate is the more appropriate word. But my feelings of fear towards your methods are far greater than my feelings of hatred towards the nobles. What you seem to be doing is trying to compel Erebonians with a delusive utopia to whip them into an enthusiastic frenzy. No doubt by successfully convincing the people that Old Guard will fall into the metaphorical firestorm created. And yet by then, the gears will have already begun turning. There'll be no satisfying a roused populace with a thirst for revolution. The storm will just keep growing larger and more ravenous, engulfing anything and everything in its wake. You know this, don't you, Chancellor?
But of course. After all, that's what I intend to happen. It's the first stage of my reform. I'd be more than happy to share further details with you if you decide to work with me, Your Highness. In the meantime, I wish you well in strengthening your foothold back in the Empire. Of course, if that's your intention, you'll find it a necessity to work with those nobles you so despise.
You truly do see through everything, don't you?
Well, it sounds like the noon bell. Yeah, ship should be arriving shortly. Which means it's time for me to take my leave, I'm afraid. I look forward to seeing you again in the capital in 2 weeks' time.
Hello.
I take it the discussion is over then? What's wrong? You look awfully tired.
Oh, nothing. I'm just feeling anew at what a monster I decided to pick a fight with.
Oops. I think it's probably about time for the airship to arrive. I'm gonna have to stop you there and get going.
What?
See you, Sieg. Next time I see you, I'll bring you some Erebonian salami as a souvenir, okay?
Alright. Wait, are you planning to just disappear without telling me anything a second time?
Oh. Got an important question for you. Did you fall in love with someone while I was away? Hit the nail on the head, huh? Oh, that's so cute. First love, right? How's that feel? Heart of flutter all 1 minute and the world the next?
Don't you dare start teasing me. But you're right, though. I did. You rejected me in this very spot not that long ago.
Wait, you're joking, right? There's a coincidence I did not see coming.
I'm not so sure about that. It feels like you know everything sometimes.
I'm not some kind of all-knowing, all-seeing divinity. That's what makes the world so interesting to me.
Oh,
I'm happy for you, Chloe. Knowing the pain of lost love's what makes a girl blossom, in my humble opinion. Do you feel like the whole experience let you get a step closer to the person you want to be?
well, what about you? Do you feel like you're getting closer to becoming the person you want to be? By being at the Chancellor's side?
Kinda hard to do that when I don't have a person I want to be to begin with. I'm just sticking with him because it feels like it'll be fun. That's all. I've been doing it since I joined the academy, in fact.
You have.
That prince is proving surprisingly capable, but he still isn't a match for the Chancellor. Tell him to watch his back, alright? So that he doesn't get swallowed up by that monster after he gets tired of dancing.
Goodbye, Lechster. At least we got a more appropriate end for Lechster. Thank you all for waiting. The Calabria International Airliner bound for the Prince Valley of Rimaferia will be departing momentarily. Please mind your footing when boarding.
There they go.
That was the Blood and Iron Chalice, Chancellor. I can't believe he actually went out of his way to use a civilian airship when he probably has a private one of his own. I'd heard rumors about how the ordinary is, but he lives up to all of them. He keeps me on my toes, to put it playfully enough. Him aside, thank you all for coming all this way to see me off, Shara. I was lucky I just happened to have business here at the right time. Feels like this is going to be the last time we get to see each other for one another for a while after all. Rather unfortunate, as my dream is and always was to live away my days in the lap of luxury surrounded by women as beautiful as you. Well, good luck with that. Changing the subject though, who was a young man at the Chancellor's side? He didn't strike me as your ordinary guy.
Oh, you could tell.
But of course, I'd say I'm used to running into people who are out of the ordinary at this point. We sure have fought enough of them. His name is Lecter Orendel. He's a secretary who was sent here by the Imperial government. Apparently, he was the one who planned out all the details of the Chancellor's visit to Liberl. I can't pretend to know much regarding his background, but he's exceptionally skilled at what he does. Actually, I know a little. What? Oh? Is that true? Yes.
Yep, the Academy. Also mentioned his son's disappearance.
Believable.
Then, someone connected to the Chancellor had visited Liberl first. And he's very likely to have had his own variable information network established here long before I even came up with the idea.
I think it's safe for us to assume that's the case. Which also means it's safe to assume he knows every detail about all that's happened here since. From the coup d'etat to the crisis regarding the Aurora, all of it.
The man gets more unbelievable by the minute. He actually gave me a message to pass on to you earlier. Too. Watch your back so you don't get swallowed up by that monster when you get tired of dancing. He sure knows how to sting where it hurts, doesn't it? I feel like I can see a whole new world of pleasure opening up before my eyes. You should know better. Getting outdone at every turn like this is really not my style. What do you mean? Captain Schwartz, I have a little favor I'd like to ask for when we're in the air. Kill him. Just kill him. Shoot him down.
I'm rather impressed with how Prince Oliver has come along. No matter how he chooses to act from here on, he will have his uses, to be certain. You'd say that, given that you think of everyone as your own pawns. There's me, the Prince, the Society. Indeed, and I am much the same. We have a pawns on the vast game board that is the Empire, where a thrill like no other will take place. But it's because you, too, wish to see how that game plays out that you've chosen to stand with me, is it not? Well, hey, what can I say? Just don't forget that this place right here might not be this piece right here might not be loyal forever. And such a betrayal would be perfectly fine by me. Or did you honestly think I never considered the possibility it may happen? Just I command say it. How are the other Ironbloods doing it, by the way? They're all doing very well, by the sounds of it. At the rate things are going, there's a chance all the Prince's efforts will be for naught. Perhaps I ought to hold back on him a little. You sure don't pull any punches, do you? You know something? I wouldn't write him off so easily if I were in your shoes. What?
Hello. Howdy.
What?
You want a rose? Here's a rose!
These look like rose petals.
If you look out the windows on the right-hand side of the ship, you'll be able to see the famous high-speed cruiser, the Arciel. We've been informed that it's on its way to the Imperial capital with Prince Oliver of the Erebonian Empire on board, but he's also given us a message to relate to all the passengers on board today. I give thanks to Aios for the good fortune to have been able to meet with you today. May your journey be filled with beautiful roses and her blessings. And of course, may your journey to your homes be a safe and pleasant one. That marks the end of this message.
Farewell, loser!
You never thought there was a bigger dumbass in this world than me, and yeah, here we are. Very well, debaucherous Prince. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Show me how long you can hold out against me.
That's definitely not going to be the last we see of him, and I don't think we're going to be seeing him at all during this game anymore. I feel like he's going to become a important figure in another future game, isn't he? Return to the Empire. Divine Eye. 7,000 Mira. Okay, hold on. Divine Eye. Scent, Eagle Eye, Information, Septium Vein, and Luck all in one singular freaking orb. You know what? Hang on. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Divine Eye. Saint, Fan Pain, Clock Down, Bunch of Arrow, Gale Lance. That's a new one. Attacks and pushes back enemies with a blast of wind. On the bright side... Wait. It's not Heaven's Eye. Heaven's Eye... Eagle Eye and Information. Okay, I don't need Heaven's Eye then. I guess Strike. I don't need Information. Haze and Heal. Yin Yang can stay. Information, swap with... Confuse. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with that. Now, next up, there's still more doors. More doors. The only girl in the band who takes the sky's already done that. Mantox, food. Let's go with this one. This one seems to require a fight before we can actually witness it. So let's save the game here. I don't think I have a good team going into this, but I'm going to try it anyways. If I die, do not be surprised. Because I certainly won't. Let's see it. Star Chamber. I assume there's going to be fighting here first. Yep. Alright. Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Oh gosh. Mischief. Hard hand can split itself. Star Guardian. Guardian of a Star Door. Heals those who attack it, but when its HP starts to get low... What? What does it do when its HP starts to get low? What do you mean? You can't just say that. Also, I don't have a move that's going to be good against all of you. Ah! Come on! I already hate this. Okay, we're gonna reset. 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 I get it. I get it. I screwed up, okay? Just go ahead and kill me. We're gonna go get different party members. I get it. We're gonna go get different party members. You don't even do that much damage. Just hurry up and make it quick. Don't heal me. For once, I don't want the enemy to be healing me. We're not gonna abuse the function. We're actually gonna try and legitimately beat this fight, because we can beat this fight. This fight's not too bad. It's just a bunch of petrification. That being said, I am gonna need a different team. And I've got a plan. A very simple plan, but a plan nonetheless. You out. Okay. You, and you in.
Let's move out.
Because you two have... Yep. Take the T-anklet. Okay, I think I can easily deal with it now. I mostly just want Joshua to be real with you. Because I feel like Joshua... If I can stop yelling. I feel like Joshua will have the easiest time here. Because we can just use Death Scream a bunch, I feel. And now that I don't have to worry about petrification, this shouldn't be as difficult anyways. Alright, let's try this one more time. Joshua, get screaming. You can't hurt me anymore. I'm the one in control. And Death Scream is perfect here. You're not scary anymore. I'm the one in control. Go and just spam this. Don't split. Very good. We're just gonna kill you. Alright. A lot of space up, thankfully. You've overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Alright, let's see it. Oh. Orbments are devices that use the orbital energy contained within Septium to cause a variety of useful effects. It has only been little over half a century since they were first invented. But even in such a short time, they've already revolutionized the world as we know it. From daily necessities such as lighting and heating to tanks and other similar weapons used to defend our nations, orbments are used in just about every facet of our lives. In fact, it's now hard to imagine life without them. So much of what we take for granted in life now involves them in some way. And it is to proliferate and advance the development of these orbments that we exist. We, the Epstein Foundation. Our foundation was first established in the year 1155 of the Septian calendar, the year after Professor Epstein's passing, and it was created by his brilliant-minded disciples in order to honor his wishes. The foundation is based in his home state of Lemon, where it remains in operation to this day. It was rather limited in size in the beginning, and its attempts to spread orbital technology was initially met with little success. Sensing that the professor's dream would never be realized at the rate they were going, 3 key researchers left Lemon to try and spread the seeds of orbital technology across the continent themselves. One of these was Professor G. Schmidt, a professor who had gained a fine reputation of his own for his skill in the field of mechanical engineering, went around and visited corporations in various nations to persuade them of the benefits of orbments. The second was Professor L. Hamilton. Mindful of the technological gap between regions, she long believed it was rural and remote areas that needed orbment technology more than any other. As such, she enlisted the help of the Bracer Guild, which already had a close relationship with the Foundation, and formed a mission with the intent of promoting and spreading the technology where applicable. The professor herself also toured the regions with the aim of spreading public awareness and laying foundations for others to build on in the future. The third was Professor A. Russell, now known far and wide as the father of the Orbital Revolution. Professor Russell was returned to his home nation of Liberl and continued to work tirelessly to advance orbment technology there. And within a year of returning, he had set up the Zeiss Engineering Factory, now known as the Zeiss Central Factory, ZCF, and created the first orbment to be made outside the Lemon State. 3 years later, the reigning king of Liberl at the time, Edgar III, visited the factory to inspect it, and he decided to donate a large amount of money to further its research. With His Majesty's endorsement, orbments began to spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, bringing such prosperity that people of other nations were filled with envy. Up until then, most people didn't see orbments in a particularly positive light, but their success in Liberl changed those impressions virtually overnight. One nation after another began to reach out to our foundation to share orbment technology, and both our foundation's financial and social standing became that much more secure. In the eyes of the world, the Orbital Revolution was a sudden, far-reaching transformation. It was only because of years of reaching out to people and diligent, largely unnoticed research that it was able to happen at all. The Foundation's activities center around the following 3 guiding principles. 1. Carrying out fundamental research on orbments. 2. spreading orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. 3. Contributing to world peace through technology. All things considered, this seems like a pretty decent organization. Now then, let's discuss each of these 3 guiding principles in more depth. 1. Carrying out fundamental research on orbments. The Foundation's most important mission is, naturally, the improvement and development of orbital technology. The fundamental principles behind how orbments work need no improvement as such, but their architectures, their internal structures, have been improved upon countless times in the past and will surely continue to be perfected by the curious minds as the years go on. Orbments' architecture concerns the mechanical parts inside them, such as the cogs and screws, and there's still plenty of room for change as this new technology develops. These improvements can reap great rewards, but the research necessary to make them is known to be as lengthy as it is expensive. As a result, companies who prioritize profit over all else are less inclined to pursue them. This makes our Foundation's research all the more important from a social perspective. 2. Spreading orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. 2 other important goals of the Foundation are to spread orbital technology as widely as possible and to educate the public on the correct way to use it. While orbments have become part of the daily lives of most who live in advanced nations and populated urban areas, the reality in remote and mountainous regions is very different. To counter this, we have long worked to send missions of engineers embracers to these regions to try and better the standard of living for these people, and will continue to do so. We also continue to work on other ways to spread awareness of orbital technology, such as working closely with the Septian Church to have it added to the curriculum of Sunday school classes. 3. Contributing to world peace through technology. It is to pursue this noble yet extremely difficult goal that the Foundation has had a close relationship with the Bracer Guild ever since its initial founding. The Guild was established as an international peacekeeping organization and can mediate on conflicts between nations from a neutral point of view, making it essential to the stability of our world as it stands. The Epstein Foundation continues to back them up fully in their cause, both with financial aid and using the fact that Lemon State is the only place where tactical orbments are produced to provide them with equipment. Just as well, this relationship also provides ideal feedback towards tweaking the quality of tactical orbments as they are used in combat too. Every machine and every invention goes through a long, grueling process behind the scenes before eventually reaching its finished, refined form, and tactical orbments are no exception. Then, in S1190, our Foundation unveiled the Orbital Network project, which will be implemented in partnership with ZCF. That project aims to join all of Zemuria together with a single united communications network, but our hope is that it will do much more than that. Our hope is that it will help to realize a peaceful world through communication. Sadly, Orbment's relationship with peace as a concept has become somewhat complicated. Are they aiding in its realization, or are they doing the exact opposite? Professor Epstein expressed his hopes that their ability to realize the limitless looping of energy would be able to bring lasting peace to the world. Instead, recent years have thoroughly betrayed those hopes, and the post-revolution world has been a chaotic one indeed. The conflict between Liberl and Erebonia, for one, had made significant use of orbital weaponry, airships included. It seems beyond a doubt that orbital weaponry will continue to become more and more advanced, making war an even more tragic event than ever. In the face of all this is, how should we go about trying to create a peaceful world? We believe the best way to do this is to rely on the power of communication and a means to do so with people of different nationalities and races. If these people can more easily interact and more easily deepen their understanding of one another, perhaps that will allow us to create the world we all so dearly desire. In the end, one thing is for certain. Our challenges to try and realize Professor Epstein's ideals are only just beginning. Side story, the Epstein Foundation finished. Huh. Ingenuity too. And Samira. What an interesting door. Huh. I liked it though. A lot of interesting information. Now, what other doors do we have? We have Sundoor 2 and Sundoor 3. But I can't really do Sundoor 2. Well, I can do Sundoor 2. What am I saying? But I can't do Sundoor 3. That's what I meant to say. I also need to take a drink of water. All that talking. There was one point where my mouth felt like it was just... There was a point where I just felt like I was, like, losing my ability to speak. Okay. I think we can go ahead and probably head on to the next plane now. We'll do hang on. Don't just skip away from that game. Game? What is this? For context sake, first plane, 2. Second plane, 4. Third plane, 4. Fourth plane, 4. Fifth plane, 4. Sixth plane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? Well, first off, we need weaponry. Eclipse gear. That. I've already ran out of cash. I'm not gonna be able to really get too much cash real quick. I'm gonna have to work on that on my own time, I feel. And we'll go with Joshua and Estelle for now. I'm cool with that. We'll have to work with the defense we've got and hope that we don't just get slammered. So this seems to be an area of mixed enemy groups, because this thing looks like it would be in the first area, and these guys are from the Lilakli area. So it seems like we're getting a mixture of enemies now.
Let's end this.
Oh dear. I'm gonna be in for a world of hurt, aren't I? That's really bad. Water. How much Sepith can I get from this fight alone? Hopefully a lot to make up for the pain. A lot of experience. Gorgon Arrow. True Wheel of Time. A lot of fire Sepith at least. Hello there. Seems like we've got enemies of all types here then. No specific general theme, just a bunch. Ow. 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 Ba-ba-da-bo. A faster, more devastating wheel of time steals foes' health. Nice. Ow. No, no, no. No, you don't. Spear Loa.
All right, what's next?
I saw that coming from a mile away. Nothing is written on the novel monument. There's nothing back here either. Silver gem. Don't you have better things to do? Not really. Silver gem is what again? EP 15. Let's go with this. I have so many arts I can use now. Almost too many arts. Like unironically, almost too many. There are a lot. That was a decent kill on all of them. I'm getting a lot of experience, by the way. What the? Huh? Oh dear. This ain't right. That's not right at all. Where am I? Oh dear, we're gonna be twisted around here, aren't we? Perish.
Not bad.
This place is gonna get weird. Hello there, Grimoires. You guys get stronger every time I see you. Ow. Ow.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you...
Hello. How did I get surprised? How did you miss? What? How did you miss fire? And why are you all alone?
I've worked up.
The face of the monument is glowing, and words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree, here lies the monochrome schoolhouse. Place your hand on this monument, the white wings among your number. Oh.
So our friends left us a message, huh? And I'm sure the Wings mission here must be referring to.
I can only assume it must be a reference to my descendant.
Asleys? Celeste? Yeah.
You're here.
There's no need to be alarmed. This is only a shadow of myself that I created to talk to you here. Technically, I'm still in the garden. But now that I finally have some of my strength back, I gained a few new tricks like this one up my sleeve, so to speak.
Well, that's cool. Anyway, am I right in guessing we'll need to use the monument to proceed?
You are indeed. It appears to be a gate of some kind connecting this area to another realm created by the Lord of Phantasma. However, in order to activate, you will need to have a certain member of your team with you. No doubt this will work in a similar way to the doors scattered throughout Phantasma.
Makes sense. So in this case, we're gonna need to have Princess Claudia, right?
I'd say so, yes. And the other monuments in this area will also likely serve as gates to other areas requiring different team members. But as it stands, none of the others are active. I assume you'll need to travel through this gate and finish the area beyond it first.
Got it. We'll work our way through.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Should you require my aid, I'll be in the garden.
I see. And it said the schoolhouse, right?
Okay, time to head back to the garden then, I guess.
Yep, need to explain what's going on to Chloe ASAP.
We could do that, or we could explore this area a bit more in detail first. Actually, no. Hang on. We will not be doing that. Why will we not be doing that? Because, well, we're gonna need experience for Chloe anyways, so we might as well do this. Plus, I need to have her orbment set up all tuned up. Alright, Chloe. First of all, actually, I'm curious. If it said that we have to talk to Chloe about it, what if we just genuinely go talk to Chloe about it? Chloe, where art thou? Chloe. And now there's so many areas to go here. I should probably check this area first because it's easier to get to. Chloe. This is not Chloe. Of course, Chloe's in the one area that I think to not check, but no, I should have checked. If it's going to be Chloe, though... It sounds like we're possibly going to be going to the school out. Oh. All Dull Night. I'm good for now.
So let's kindly explain the situation to me while you're away. You need my help in order to keep going, don't you?
You've been filled in already? Great. Saves us the time explaining.
I'm ready to leave as soon as you are. So just say the word when you're ready to go.
Got it. Well, as soon as we're done prepping then.
Well, now I feel bad about not having a... I know that I shouldn't feel bad, but I like having Estella and Joshua in the party. But I do feel like Rise should stay in the party.
Now.
Chloe, and who else would probably be fitting for this area? I guess Schwartz. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that development. They are both going to need a lot of experience, though. That will be something I have to fix up on my own time. Or, well, not on my own time, unfortunately. We're gonna have to fix up as we go. This is gonna be an extra long chapter, isn't it? This chapter is gonna count for like 3 chapters, isn't it? I can already feel it being the case. I have no complaints with this, I just think it's funny. Things that I should do. Chloe, already maxed out. Should also give... If I can max out, I should be maxing out at this point. Already maxed out. Oh yeah, you both use the same weapon type. The wing blade. Right, I have to sell. You know what? I have a lot of time Sepith. I know I should be using this for quartz, but I need the cash. Same with Mirage. I need a lot of cash right now, because I need equipment. Oh, the armor pieces are so expensive. Jeez, oh Pete. What is this? I need 2 of these. Chloe, take the wing blade. And you also take a wing blade. You can also take the Crimson Eye. We'll figure out what else we need later. HP. Let's go ahead and just upgrade what we can. Mine 5. EP 4. EP cut. No. Shield. No. Cast. No. Julia. Action 4. Hit. No. Range? No. Septium Vein. I don't need Septium Vein on you anymore. What's Ingenuity? Covers a small amount of EP while walking and in battle. That could be useful here. I won't deny that. Ingenuity could be pretty handy here. It can be exceedingly helpful here, actually. I could even replace heal with it. No, I couldn't. You have 3 blue slots? Why do you have to have 3 blue? I can only get rid of EP4, EP cut 2. I would like to have Ingenuity too, because I think it could actually generally be really good on her. But I feel like it would replace... It would change up so much, I feel, potentially. Not to mention the fact that... There's no really easy way of using that. I think it could be useful. But I can't really easily put it here. Because again, I'd have to replace either EP4, EP cut 2, Shield 4, Cast 2. I don't want to replace Cast 2 because I think it's probably really helpful on her. I can't replace Shield 4 because... no. If I replace EP cut 2... I mean, this is already taking up so much as it is. Hang on. Like, already it's costing a lot of, give me that. I'll also even take, Ruby Gem. It's weird. Oh no, man. What'd this give me? Anything of note that I can notice? Psycho Napalm. I could, technically speaking, give her the Divine Eye. No. Oh, right. I completely forgot. I'm supposed to get rid of this on you. 5 Earth. I don't know why I completely forgot about that. That was weird. Strangely, I think I'm okay with this. Sorry if I'm taking a while here. I'm just trying to think. To be honest, Rise isn't really even a physical user per se. That being said, she also can't... I say that, I can't even replace it with anything else. There's a lot that needs to be done. Did I even equip weaponry? Not both. Bro, I don't even know what armor... Having so many party members has taken its toll on my thinking. Restore. Okay, we'll try with this for now. We're gonna need a farm. I'm gonna need a farm. Oh dear, I'm gonna need a farm. Oh boy. We're gonna need to fight a lot. There's no exception there. Gorgon Arrow fires a malevolent arrow to petrify foes. I want to see this. I don't want to see it yet. We can do Shadow. Ow. Stop it. Ow. Thank you for moving me out of the way. Not what I meant to hit. Shadow Spear. Don't make it vanish, please. Okay. I was very confident on that for some reason, and I should not have been, to be real with you. You know, I didn't go down this way. Let's go down this way. Preemptive. You guys got shields? Shield dwarves. Let's try this.
Evil arrow.
Easy peasy. Dark matter.
Well, that takes care of that.
Heavenly Sphere. Plenty of War Sepith. Okay. Ah. How can I not hit both of you? Bora. Nuh-uh. Kill it.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest.
I need more experience. Hide it. Yeah, I'm gonna be real clear. I don't know why I did that. Oh, that's right. Because of I didn't want him to have an extra turn. That's right. That didn't work. Attack!
Strike is one.
Dang it!
Hey,
You know what? I want to see this.
heavenly
Heavenly Sphere!
Come down and purify.
Incoming!
This wrath into earth. Thy will shall be as light. And if thou art truly Suffian guardians, grant me strength.
Attack! Go!
Kaboom.
Nice.
Goddess.
Yep, that'll do it.
to thee.
What level is everyone that I have right now at? Level 108, 118. Okay, we're getting good in levels at least. What level are these enemies that here anyway? I understand I'm exceedingly under leveled. Jeez, oh peace, what have I been doing this whole game? Oh. I'm not gonna be able to kill any of them before they leave. Don't make this harder for me, please. I want the funny palm. Oh, it actually didn't run. Nice. My best chance. I don't care. Insta-kill doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with insta-kill, I mean. Okay, it didn't run. There's still a chance. Please. I'm not gonna be able to kill it.
Let's end this.
Fine. Pity. Please help.
Not bad.
Nothing written on the Ambrel. Give me the easy pie, please. Schmunchies. Ah! Ruby gem. Is this the part where you give me something in exchange? You know, like a decent human being? Nah. I don't know how I managed to get the upper hand on that, but I am not complaining. Let's see. We'll just do a little bit of this, and how about Titanic Hammer? Whee! Oh, I was hoping for the kill. How are you alive?
Justice must always prevail.
Well, there's a locked area.
Let's end this.
I wonder if we can hit... No.
No way.
Sort of shot.
Goddess. Thanks to
Easy
thee.
KO. I'm sorry, what did that say? Long barrel set? +2. Defense, range, plus dexterity, plus range, and plus speed. I see. Hello. You are by yourself. You are easy target. You must perish.
Justice must always prevail.
Yeah, I need to have this farming trip while exploring this area. Hello there. Yep. I don't know why I did that. That was not honestly that good a move.
Go! Stand down!
That's it. Alright. Move, please. I think... Oh, I thought the sister was gonna get hit with it. Alright, just spam it with death arrows. Shadow arrows. Shadow spears. You know what I'm talking about, gosh dang. Alright, there we go. Let's try this way first. Oh yeah, we got a ruby gem, it just occurs to me. I don't know why it just now occurs to me I got a ruby gem, but you can have it. Hello there. You want the stone?
Goddess, my
That's
day-
easy. Sapphire gem. I don't see your name on that item, so why are you taking it? I don't know. Finder's keeper. Mine 15%. Sorry. A crest. ADF plus 30%. It's mine now. The Cornelia Monument. I realize that I'm just gonna have to go all the way back, but I want to explore, and I mean, I need the experience. There's no changing that fact. You know what? I'm gonna regret this. But I want a different team. There are 3 specific people I think should actually be going there. Rise out. Schwartz out. You out. Chloe. Joshua. And Estelle. If any 3 deserve to go to the academy, it would be there, because it sounds like that's where we're headed. Alright. I know I'm going to regret this decision that I'm about to make, but we're going to go straight there once I go ahead and polish up this setup here. However way I can. Don't need that. Okay. Now it's just equipment-wise. That's the problem. I got a bunch of this, Sepith, so you know what? Screw it. I need money more than anything right now. I can get more Sepith later. I need to realize that with this game. Money is easily going to be obtained with Sepith. As such, spend as much as you can when you can. Okay. Petrifying Death Blow. Oh gosh, all of these too. So much stuff! Jeez Pete! Chloe, take the amalgam guard. And same with you, Kevin. Take your weapons. Weapons. Okay. I think we're about as good as we're gonna get it. 10 experience, 10% versus... If I reduce it by 5% experience gain, then I do get defense back. Okay, fine. I should take advantage of it, I should say. Alright. This is probably about as good as I'm gonna get this set up for now. And I do want to explore the area that we're supposed to go to for a bit first. I don't even know if it's gonna be a boss fight or whatever. But I do think I should explore it for a bit. Let's do a bit more fighting though before we fully commit there. There's a little extra fighting we can do, I think. A little extra experience gain we can get. Might just come in handy. Can I just... Nope, you're too weak. Oh, hey! I didn't even think about that. Please kill.
Well, that takes care of that.
Level ups for all around. Because I still need the levels. Evil Eye. Easy peasy.
We're good to go.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, it was my own fault here, too.
Alright, what's next?
Alright, I'm pretty sure the pathway was... Ow. Kevin, I'm gonna be real. What, real? I'm gonna be real. You wake us up. Let's just do dark matter. Do not become Colonel Richard! What the heck? Nuh-uh. No, you don't.
I get the first strike.
Okay. Still might be worth to get ingenuity to somebody here. It is still a really good ability. Or quartz. Why am I bad at remembering names of things? Ingenuity 2. 8 red, 4 blue, 4 or black. I guess I could give it to Estelle. Luck's not gonna do much because Divine Eye already has luck, yeah. I didn't even think of that. You know what? Why not? Sure. I see no reason not to. Gives her more to work with here. Alright, let's save here and let's make sure we're ready. The Lord of Phantasma does decree, here lies the monochrome schoolhouse. Place your hand on this monument, the white wings among your number. Touch. What? So is it gonna be yep. Oh boy, oh boy.
What the? The Royal Academy, but everything's been drained of color.
And there are knights here too. The monochrome schoolhouse. Knights here too. Do we have to kill the knights?
Now we know what monochrome schoolhouse was supposed to mean. It sure is creepy to be in a world of black and white like this, though.
I feel the same way. Even if it is creepy, however, we still have to explore the grounds from top to bottom, so we may as well get started. There are 5 buildings in all. The main building, the clubhouse, the girls' dorm, the boys' dorm, and the auditorium. There's also the old schoolhouse, which is accessible via the path at the back of the main road grounds.
Good to know. We're going to need to keep an eye out for those knights prowling around, too.
Right. Got it.
Got it. Store. Anything new to buy? Amalgam guards are still available. Synchrotrons. Yeah, I don't think anything particular... anything in particular has appeared here. Nothing in particular has appeared here. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez, oh, please, I can't speak. Let's get another ruby gem. I don't know who can equip this, but probably somebody. Estelle! You know what? No. Hang on. There's probably somebody else. Yeah! Joshua! Gives him something else to work with, apparently. Probably Cyclone Napalm or something like that. $10,000 Mira. Think outside the box. Chest. Hi there. Dark Knights. Animated suit of black armor. Being it may take something... may make something happen. Jeez, oh Pete. Am I really just having a stroke today? I can use wind. I can try Rocket Blast. I'm a bit scared about what it says something may happen. What do you mean by that? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I don't really like the implications. Well, it hit something. Well, it didn't make something happen, that's for sure. I was hoping that would kill. I don't know why I thought you had such low HP. You very evidently didn't. Let's make sure you do, though. Is it a chance something may happen? Like, what's going on here? Oh. Oh, game. I think I see what you're trying to get at here. Gotcha. I think the game's trying to tell me to kill these guys, all of them. I have a feeling I might know what might happen if I do as well. Alright, if that's your game, if that's your aim, then I will oblige. Let's kill all these guys then. Let's see here. I'd still love to give, I'd still love to give friggin'... You know what? I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna do something after this fight. I very much may regret it, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Not bad.
No, not yet. I'm not going to do it yet. I'll do it on my own time. I'll experiment. I think the game's trying to tell me if I do beat all these guys, something's gonna happen, so... That's what I'm gonna try and do. Let's see if something happens if we do it. They're not too difficult, all things considered. Honestly, my only justification for thinking something might happen if by being them all is because of the fact that they're not even giving me much Sepith. Everything else so far in that other area has given us plenty of Sepith to work with, but all of a sudden here, you're telling me I can't get any? Toilet.
That's that. Let's move out.
What? Are there more monsters around? Probably in the back. Sure enough. Go for it. Let's go for basic. Hello there, friend. Nice.
That's that. Let's move out.
Any more? No? 10,000 Mira. Step right up, grab your free item today. Not you, sir. You've already got yours. Leave some for the others. I ask you this. Do you love me? I have the only key that locks the chest. Should you return my love, I wish for us to meet once more in that shop, and together we will forever secure our love inside. There are no more monsters out here. Was I wrong on my assumption? I think I was wrong on my assumption. That, or my assumption has not yet been realized. Let me just make sure there's nothing else out here of intrigue. Not that I can tell.
Ugh, itchy.
Fish skewers. Aspire looks at you angrily for disturbing its living room. Hi there, sir. Maybe we do have to actually kill everything like I was thinking, but you have to do it in every area and not just outside. I wonder if this means it's like an experience, this is just like an experience area. Like the game's trying to forcibly make the player get enough experience to continue onwards. I'm kind of fine with that because I kind of need it. Ossitus. Interesting. Interesting development. Aerostorm. All good. Weep. Well, you somehow fell into it anyways. Works for me.
We're good to go.
All good here. Aha! Mira comes and Mira goes. Sometimes it may be lost, but at times that loss can be regained manyfold. Offer 50,000 Mira to me, only then shall a door open. Okay. No, not yet. Thanks, game. There's another one.
Let's end this.
Well, that was easy. Don't see anything in here. Hello there, sir. Ow. Go for Aerostorm. He's gonna have a, yeah, I need to prevent that from happening. Let's see how we want to do. I'm trying to think here. I'm thinking I might swap something that Kevin has for Chloe. Because I think it could work better in Chloe's situation right now.
That's that. Let's move out.
What I'm thinking I might do is Divine Eye. The Divine Eye gives 8 green, 5... Okay. That's only blue. Gavin, take off the Divine Eye. Not that. Chloe, you're taking the Divine Eye. This will give her more to work with. Use fire, use water. She can use all elements of in some way. She can attack in every element in some fashion. Plus use many other things. Phantom Pain. Yeah. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. In that case, we need to give you something else then. And, I could give you... Do you currently have... You still have clock down right now. How about I give you... I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Action 4? You know, yeah. Alright. I think I can work with that. So there's one house cleaned. Okay, the enemies out here aren't respawning. You know, I might make this episode a little extra long since I don't think I'm going to record anymore after this one. But I also want to see what's at the end of this area, so we might make this a little extra long, shall we? I can't hit both of you somehow? Bro, this moves kind of suck. It does remove a lot of what, getting rid of the Divine Eye does remove a lot of what, Kevin can do. But it opens up a whole lot for Chloe. Chloe can do a hell of a lot more now. There we go.
Nicely done.
Treasure? Tomato fondue. Did you know? Trail in the Sky's Japanese name is Sora no Kaiseki, but the Japanese team has fully endorsed the English name to the point where it's used on the cover of the Sora no Kaiseki manga in Japan. Really? That's cool. I like it when some of these chests just give cool info. Ow. Might as well hang on to some of the power I've got as like an insurance or something. Just use a bunch of these. Got him? Yeah, item.
All right, what's next?
Hello there. Death Scream. I should probably use Immortal Punishment. Take advantage of this. Ow. How about Fireball? Bro, Chloe has so many moves to scour through. She does a lot of damage, though. A lot of damage. You guys respawn? I thought I was supposed to kill you all. Okay, apparently I was completely wrong in my assumption before. Still gonna fight you guys if you come. Very nice. That didn't work. That was really bad, actually. Holy crap. Oops. Kill.
We're good to go.
Chest. It's so hard to see chests here. Someone carved a smiley face at the bottom. It was you! The black and white actually makes it near impossible to see those chests, I swear. See ya. Hello there. I still don't know if I have to kill all these guys, but at this point, I've kind of just gone too far in at this point, so might as well. Not gonna be able to stop them now I think about it. I made a mistake. That'll do. Nice. Level 3 of the Electrus move or whatever it's called. Hi there. Nothing here. Nothing in here. Gargan armor. I was filled with something once, but now there's nothing. All because of you. Well, sorry. Estelle, you can have the Gargan armor. Alright, next is the auditorium, I say. Moral punishment. So we're probably going to be doing this for a lot of other areas, aren't we? Going through them and seeing all these enemies and all that and whatnot. Do you guys want to be part of the play?
Let's end this.
I know I shouldn't have really done that. I should have just focused on... Oh well. Doesn't matter.
That's that. Let's move out.
At least I'm still getting decent amount of experience. Probably not as much as I'd hope, but Sigfrida or whatever. I have some ideas for you, but I'm keeping them close to my chest, sorry. That's fine. Increase ATS too. Still hate that I can't hit that. I would ideally like to try and get something that's like big range or something.
Nicely done.
What the? Oh! Oh, okay. So I've been doing something wrong in the other areas is what you're telling me. Oh. Okay, I get it. I see, I see, I see. I see, I see. I see what's going on here.
Let's end this.
Keep the color knights. Get rid of the colorless knights or whatever they're called. The dark knights. We have a problem. Please don't. Okay. I'm glad.
That's that. Let's move out.
Yep, here we go. I see. Gotcha. Alright, I can work with that then. And I assume... Okay, no. I assume I have to avoid the color knights then, even when I've saved an area. Okay, that's easy to understand. I was gonna say, I was so confused, like, huh, it says that something should happen, nothing's really happening. Where are... Okay, wait, no, I'm killing the dark knights. Thankfully, they give me an endless supply of EP to use, really. Gotta kill this. I said go and kill this.
That's that. Let's move out.
Where's another black dark knight? Ah, here you are. So many of you. I'm at least glad I figured it out sooner rather than later, because knowing me, I probably would have taken a while to figure that out, had I have my moments. And I know I have them. Question. Chloe. Is there something I can give you to increase your, like, agility or something? I gave you a black mangle for 10. Prevent seal with pearl earring. Remind me. Hang on. I need speed. Sorry. Is there any way I can increase speed with an accessory? No? I could use the feather brush. It's not by much, but for reference sake, 91, 59, ain't gotcha. Okay, I see the problem. In that case, give me the feather brush. Alright, there should be one more... Not you. Not you, no! Stop it! I'm not trying to hurt you! There you are. You missed? Crap. I'm about to be very pain.
May 1,000 thorns. All right, what's next?
There's still more? I could have sworn I got them all. Did I miss one? Or did I kill a color knight on accident? It's not... Maybe I can't restore this place's color quite yet. That's the only other explanation, because I killed all of them. Why did I do that? I don't think. Yep. No.
Done yet.
Ah, it's...
Alright, here we go. Sonara plays resolved. Me kill you.
Hot arrows!
I'm gonna take the crit.
Gimme!
Spiral flare.
Nicely done.
There's color returned here. Oh, it feels so much better seeing all the color. I don't need to kill you. Alright, let's try the actual schoolhouse this time. This is one of the only areas we haven't checked yet. Here.
Well,
Easy
that takes
peasy.
care of that.
You are not the teacher. Fight Anna. Spiral flare. Easy kills.
Well, that takes care of that.
All right. Teacher murdered. Tornado fan. We ran out of ideas for messages, so take this treasure instead. Thanks. Alright, I don't see anything else in here, so let's go upstairs. Don't hurt him. Nothing in here. Kill you. Well, I don't know how my thing got canceled, but I'm not gonna complain considering it was worthless anyways. That'll work. That'll work. That will work. One more. Did I seriously? I did. You know what? We can still make this work. Well, never mind.
Nicely done.
Alright, let's color returned here. Oh, there's a chest here. Serum capsule. Victim's memoirs. I ate my friend today. Well, what else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were, and there's no food here, so we decided together that one of us should try to live just a little bit longer. Thanks? Well, that's color restored to many places now. This place, strangely, is still not getting its color back, though. I could have sworn... Did I not kill them? Is there one that I'm missing? There's one right here! Since when?
Let's end this.
That's ruined.
Done yet.
Okay, there we go. And sure enough, we can enter there now. Color's been restored to the academy. Feels really nice to be here again. Alright then. I almost thought you guys were gonna show up. Who? What the hell?
Huh?
What? The Ravens!
Guys look like you just seen a ghost or something. That's surprised us. See it. That's surprised to see us here, huh? Who are you guys? I've never even seen you before.
They're a bunch of delinquents from this group that hangs around Ron called the Ravens. What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, if we know. All of a sudden we were.
Wait, are you implying...
We're not real by the looks of it. We're just imitations of our real selves created by someone or something to do battle with you. That's what we're here for. So you're copies of the real people created here like a Celeste, then. Although unlike her, it was the Lord of Phantasma that created you. Maybe. If that's the case, you're not gonna let us go without a fight. Can't say I've got anything against you guys, but fighting you is what we're here for, so yeah.
Crap.
If we can't go against it, might as well enjoy it. Don't show up how much stronger we've gotten since that redhead bastard started working us to bone.
Now you must have been a real slave driver to fire you up this much.
Yeah, if we have no choice, then let's fight with all we have.
I can't but wonder how we of all folks end up being created here to fight you. I guess it's just fate or something.
Don't even think of holding back. Come at us with everything you've got.
Right.
You've got...
The Ravens. Okay, Rise, Rocco, and Dean. I think my best bet is just to keep my same strategy.
You missed.
Like Gehenna.
Spear of Loa.
You're not getting out of this that easy, buddy. Well, thankfully you guys are just as weak as ever.
That's that.
That was easy.
Yeah, it's good.
Looks like we're gonna have to get a hell of a lot stronger if we want to rank up to be a senior bracers.
Hey, there's no need to be hard on yourselves. You put up a damn good fight.
I agree. You did very well. Yeah, you guys really went all out. I'm surprised you ended up becoming bracers, but you showed you got what it takes in my eyes.
Bracer but still, that's something. That'll put me on cloud nine. That'll put me on cloud nine for at least a week. Oh wait, it looks like our role in this world's over now. We got no way of telling if our real selves are even gonna be aware of what happened here. But well, if you run into us in the real world again, say aye, right?
Don't get caught because you won, though. The guy who went up ahead is nastier than we could dream of. You don't gotta stand a chance you don't give it everything you got.
Guy up ahead.
They just vanished. He left us some pretty useful advice, at least.
It must feel like that purple-haired guy's parting words were on Yama's side. We're heading towards the old schoolhouse, right?
Of course. There's one person that's gonna be there.
That's right. It's a stone building that was used by the Academy until a few decades ago. It's no longer in use these days. I'm not sure who Rocco is referring to, but it sounds like we should make sure we're ready before going inside.
There's one person we're gonna see there. One singular person. I wonder if I should bring Olivia then. Considering they're rivals. You know what? It's gonna make me weak if I do it, but I still want to do it. I'm gonna be very weak by doing this. But I want to bring Olivia. In fact, I might even want to bring Reyna. Fine. Olivia. Renee.
Leave it to Ren.
Ren? Your name said Ren this whole time? That's a news flash to me. Oh god, our defense with him is awful. Oh, dearie. Wait, I actually have a lot of Mira here. Hang on. We might be fine. In some fashion. $300 increase in damage. Yeah, I need that. The Camilla Scythe, an extra 100. Okay. Synchrotrons. Amalgam Guard. Peacebreaker. Synchrotrons. Amalgam Guard. Amalgam Guard. Force Gators. Camilla Scythe. What about ornaments for Renee and Renee's fine. Not so sure about you. Defense, you can have not. Attack, you can have 4. Evade, you can have. Can I level you up? No. I'll give you this. Consider it my gift to you. Alright, this is best we're gonna get. There's only one man that could be found in that tower, I feel. I don't know if it'll be a mirage, if it'll be some sort of apparition or just some fake variant of him, but I feel like everyone here in this group has some connection to him in some fashion. Let's check around the sides first. There might be a chest or something. Anything? Aha! Serum capsule. Ding dong! The cheap chime of her doorbell echoed through the empty apartment. Who's there? Alright. I've been anticipating your arrival. What? What the?
Philip?
What are you doing?
Congratulations on your victory outside. And now that you've done so, I'll be serving as your next opponent. I'm assuming you're a copy of the real Philip, too. Indeed I am. And because of that, I have no choice but to point my blade at you That even you, Your Highness, knowing full well how unforgivable that act is. As the first Guardian, I, Philip Brunel, the Sword Fox and former captain of the Royal Guard, challenge you to battle.
It's been quite a while since we last saw each other, huh?
So it has. I remember you well, fair lady.
I bet you do. The way you fought was very impressive. You spent all your time fighting Walter and Blue Lock. It's very playtime for me at all. How are you going to make up for that this time?
I can only hope that I don't disappoint. And yet again, we have no choice but to fight.
Very well. This is how it must be. I won't hesitate.
We accept your challenge.
Philip. Prince Philip. Servant of Duke Dunan and former captain of the Royal Guard. Did I say Prince Philip? His rapier is deadly. I didn't mean to say Prince. Emerald Servant. A weapon that operates according to Philip's thoughts. Paralyzes foes with electricity. Also, this is insane music? We're fighting an old man. Right? Bro? Bro? What the? What kind of funky power does this old man have? Ow! Cyber. No damage. Okay, I might have to change my team back to Estelle and Joshua. That didn't work. My plan. This old man is insane. Not weak to anything, just don't use wind. Line to blast! Meteor Fall. Ow. Bro, this music is insane. Bro, friggin' Olivier's about to get blasted by the 1,000 storms. Damn it. Damn it. Olivia, I'm so sorry. How are you alive? I'm gonna be real with you, Olivia. You should not be alive in any way, shape, or form right now. I honestly respect that so much. I'm gonna let you live. No. I'm starting to think this team sucks. Olivia, I wanted you to see your rival, but I don't think it's gonna be happening. Not at the rate that we're going, at the very least.
Thanks for the move.
I don't know what to do right now. I'm not gonna be able to get anything done unless I kill those guys in the back. And good luck with that, with the state things are. I might have to retry this fight. In fact, I'm almost positive I'm gonna have to retry this fight, to be real with you. After all, how was I supposed to expect the infinite amount of paralysis I'm feeling? Go! Though, the more I delay this fight, the more I get to hear this theme, so I see that as a complete win.
I call this
Confusion! Ow. One down.
Spear of Lore.
Nice! This is suddenly turning in my favor, because the enemy keeps killing each other. I have no complaints with this, I just think it's really funny. Nice! Flying Swallow. Thanks for helping me, man. Let's see here. Olivia, I'm gonna be real with you. You suck. You don't do any damage. You're weak as hell. Can you, like, lower ADF or something? You can do this for me, at least. I guess this is actually pretty useful if this helps. If you're gonna do anything, you're gonna be my stat buff support at the moment. While everyone else is focusing on the old man. Whoop! He's going down pretty quickly now. costs a lot. Might as well try this. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm very surprised that I'm alive.
All right, what's next?
Shield 4.
Perhaps this was inevitable. I'm simply not young enough to pose a challenge to you anymore, I fear. You gotta be kidding me. I only hope age is that kind of me. Your strength is nuts.
Why is it that Clovice making up for last time?
There's no need to try and flatter me. Regardless, while I may not have been able to pose a challenge to you, I'm sure the other Guardians will. Be sure not to let your guard down against them for even a moment.
We'll bear that in mind, Philip. Thank you.
Now, if you will all excuse me, I think it's time for me to depart. Once I disappear, the next path should open. It's my hope that you will all overcome the remaining trials and return from this place safe and well.
I see. We're done with one challenge. I thought I was going to be Blue Blanc, honestly. So these challenges could be of anybody, really.
He's one of a tough butler.
Indeed. Is everyone ready to move on to the next area? I'm guessing we'll be able to access that from the scenic route like we did this one. Let's go see which our monuments have activated. Sounds like a plan.
Not yet. We have this place to explore now. Might as well check it for any goodies. Punisher. That was how Jubilee, who adored her grandfather and took every chance to spend her days with him as a child, became the new owner of the little carpentry shop in Bose. Trails in a Chest, Part 1. End? Thanks, game. Nothing in here. What up here? Aha! Oh! Sea anklet. Did you know Ein's name was originally translated as An in the novel Cornelia, but this name dropped the meaning to her name, which is one in German. That's why it's respectfully back to Ein now. Happiness comes in many forms and can be interpreted in many ways. Present to me a form of happiness you have obtained. Only then shall the door open. What? A form of happiness you have obtained. It's a moon door. Let me see. This is moon door number what? Number 5. According to my guide, the requirement is... Huh. It's luck. And no, I don't mean like by chance. I mean luck. The quartz. We'll do that later. For now, let's explore the rest of... Yep. Bunch of Sepith. The words Renee, Rend, and End combine to make... What exactly? Be sure to keep this in mind. What? Rend? Rend. Well, it seems like we're done here, so... I did say I wanted to do at least one and then I'll head out. So, we did one, let's head out. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.